Hey y'all, Bay here bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today there was some details disclosed by Club Official Live, the global version. So I would like to go over all the stats that was disclosed around tomorrow's Dream Collection, which are Riverwall, Galvan are the new characters, and also the pickup characters who are Diaz and Pascal. And actually, these Diaz and Pascal's hidden ability skills were disclosed as well. So, and there's some new ones, which I don't know how it works yet at the moment, but I calculated imagining how it should work, and I would like to share with you guys. And if my assumption of these new skills are right, Diaz might be super unique and it could be strong. So let's go over every single details. Okay, here I go. Let's check out the video first. So these are the two new characters that's coming from tomorrow with the national team kit, and as you saw right there, it was all in Japanese, but you were able to tell how strong Galvan is, right? That guy, and this time, for the first time, finally, he can do DM. So for those who's been using South American team, struggling how to fit DM, here it is, finally, Galvan can do DM and DF. So let's go into depth, the details. Let me go over from right here, Galvan, okay? So look at his stats. All of these are in English this time, but then the image, what is it called? Not aspect ratio, but the graphics, it's not that good. But bear with me on that. So his defense is 24k and above. This is super OP. This is the original stats already this high. But as you can see, his attack is super low, so he's really weighted on defense. So although he can now finally do DM from a South American nationality, he can't do anything attack, probably. That means it might be dangerous. It could be risky using him as DM. So you guys, for those who are thinking of getting him for a DM character, as a DM character, you should be careful, definitely, because once you get the opponent's ball, you have to get rid of the ball, or pass it around to another character right away without matching up with anyone, or else you're dead if you're matched up. Okay, so be careful on that. You could already tell from the stats, unless he's like 0 shot, 0 dribble, and 9,866 pass or something. But even with that, well, 9,000 is high, but yeah, anyways, so that's gonna be the risk for him. But it's a good thing that finally there is a South American DM at last in 2 years. Why didn't they bring it way long ago? I don't get it, but it's here, so it's good, right? And his team skill is South American players, all stats 12%. So this was never here in the past. There was Japanese version of this, but not South American. Well, actually, Roberto and Riverwall 2018 has 13% South American or 7% Japanese. So this is like a downgraded version of that. But if you put this together with those two's team skills, it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be 38% to South American, 14 to Japanese. So this is not bad. And his the skills are like this, and his passive is nationality link South American. But what's weird or different from the past ones is that this will activate with just 8 players, it says on the bottom, and it's gonna go up to 15%. So I guess 8 players will share this with this 15%. Yeah, so this is pretty good. I think it's adjusting to the new team skills that arrived for the Japanese. This makes me feel that club is going to bring the same type of team skills for South Americans. Or else, what's the purpose of this being 8? You know? Because those ones that are here are for Japanese. It's not gonna work for him, you know? So, yeah, I assume they're gonna bring in those team skills for South Americans as well. That's my assumption. But anyways, this guy is OP, as you can already see. If you do the 15%, it's gonna be like 27k and above, I think it was. So it's gonna be crazily strong for sure. So definitely, if you're going with South American team, you should aim for this. But one thing I can say is this guy's dream collection, although he's wearing national team kit, I assume because Diaz and Pascal is like that, they are going to continue to be in the dream collection gacha even after 2-year end. So if you're like I've been saying, if you don't have enough DBs, you want to save it up for whatever might come, then you might want to skip this, even if you know that this guy is OP. Yeah, I'm not sure the details, but I'm pretty damn sure this guy can't be weak, because if it's 27.6k, if you just divide that evenly by 3, it's gonna be 9,200 each for all defensive stats, and this is high for sure, right? And with 8 players, this could happen, so it's easier than usual, so that's the thing. So that was Galvan, and next up is River Wall. So this River Wall is the second new character, and as you can see, he's also good. His attack exceeds 20k, but after looking at Galvan, this guy doesn't look so good compared to Galvan, right? But of course, his defensive stats isn't as low as Galvan's attack, but still, it's better to be edgy on what he's good at. So in terms of that, compared to Galvan, he's not as edgy. I don't know what's inside, how it's allocated inside, but having 20k is like normal these days, so it doesn't look that strong. But his passive is catch killer 50%. That's why this guy's only 20k original stats. So if you do 20k times 1.5, it's 30k. 30k, if you divide that evenly, it's 10k each. And I think he's gonna be weighted on shot, so he's probably gonna exceed 10k for shot. So this is strong. But the problem with him is, if the opponent is like Wakashimazu, who's a puncher, or even Wakabayashi, like Fest Wakabayashi, or the 97 Wakabayashi, if the opponent is raising punch, then he'll have to just fight with his original stats. He doesn't get any boost, and that means he'll only have like around probably like less or around 10k, even after adding the physical power. That means 10k, I have to say, isn't that great today. So it's gonna be pretty hard to use him. You can't tell who your opponent will be before the game starts, and once you know that it's Wakashimazu or I don't know who, but anybody that can punch, it's gonna be tough. This guy will probably going to have a really hard time scoring the goal. So yeah, if you think about those, it's quite hard. And also his team skill is like old. It was already here a long time ago. Espadas forward or Valentine Zeno, they had it. And yeah, so I don't know why they brought this all of a sudden to this River Wall when you're bringing something new to Galvan, That frankly speaking, I don't understand, but this is the fact. So this is River Wall. So my frank opinion is Galvan is way better than River Wall this time. Yeah, that is something sad, because River Wall, I have an image that he is really strong, but looking at this River Wall, I don't think it's going to be that good. To be honest, I don't know. I haven't seen the details yet, but that's my frank opinion so far. Okay, so that was Revel. So here it is, the old Diaz that's gonna be picked up again. Is he good? Well, he wasn't originally that good, but after his passive, what is it called? Hidden ability. His stats will all go up by 900. Attack, defense, physical. Each goes up by 900. That means I assume it's gonna be 300 each to like dribble, shot, and pass, or whatever defense. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 300 each up. So that's the change for the original stats, and his team skill is now changed to 12% to skill type, which was originally only 7. So this is good, and this is something new. There is no one who has just color 12%, I think. Yeah, so yeah, this could be useful for some people probably, but if Clab is to bring in more of those 17 or 15% team skills, then this 12 might look a bit weak. It's more like less limit, it's only skill, so it's way easier to fix your party or team, but yeah, it's about the number, if I don't know if this 12% will be that good. Yeah, we'll see if they will really bring on to those new skills, 17 or 15 or stuff like that. So yeah, and his passive hasn't changed. It's Insight Master 100%, and here are all the what is it called, hidden abilities. So Bumpy, who cares? Okay, and then second one is all stats 5% up for Pascal. That's weird, awkward for me, to be honest, because I have an image that Pascal is the one that gives Diaz rather than Diaz giving Pascal. But yeah, this is what he got, Diaz. And then the third one is stamina cost down 30%. This is good, right? It's always good to have something like this, because especially he can dribble. His dribble is super strong. His skill, and it takes 285 all the time. And dribble is like it consumes lots of your stamina, because if you're matched up with 2 or 3 people, you have to use this 285 every time, but with this 30% minus, you only lose 199 or 200 each time, which is good. So yeah, that's that. And then the fourth one is the new one, matchup win bonus. What is this? I don't know how this thing works, but from the text right here, it says all stats plus 30% each time you win at matchup. So I guess, and it says up to 3 times. So I guess in this game, you can match up maximum 3 characters, opponents at the same time, right? It could be 1, 2, or 3 at max. So I guess it says up to 3 times, which means if you matched up with 3 characters, I think if you dodge the first one with like dribble, you get 30% boost when you're up against the second guy. And then if you beat the second guy, you get another 30%. I think that's how it works. Well, that's my assumption from reading this text. And then it goes up to 3 times, which makes me feel that this matchup win bonus hidden ability might last until the goalkeeper. That's how I feel, because you can only go match up against 3 characters at once, right? So when you dodge the first one, you get the first 30. When you dodge the second one, you get the second 30. And then when you dodge the third one, you get the third 30, but then to who, That makes me feel that this, if you like, well, it has to be like this. It has to be this combination, I think. If you're matched up with 3 characters, against 3 characters, you'll be dribbling past the first 2. And then for the third one, you have to shoot. That's the only way you can do this. I don't know if I'm understanding this hidden ability correctly, but if I am right, that's gonna be the case. But since this guy's original stats is not that great, and he's good because he has Insight Master 100%. So if the opponent knows that you're gonna dribble, it's not gonna be that hard to get the ball away from you unless your street dribble is like 99. Or if the opponent has no special tackle skill. So I don't know how this thing works, but if what I'm thinking is right, this might be super unique. And that's why I said in the beginning of the video, this guy could be strong. It's gonna be unique. It's not gonna be easy, but once this is met, then I'll show you the figures. If my assumption is right about this hidden ability, I calculated how much boost he gets at the end, so I'll show you that later on after going through everyone. Okay, well, okay, after this I will. And then next one is enhanced special skill, shooting. So 35%. So his shot will go up by 35%, which means like if you're giving the Fest Diaz shot, I forgot the name of the shot, but that acrobatic one, that's 475 at level 99. That means if you do the math, it's gonna be something like 641. So this is strong, right? Yeah, so that's what he gets after the boost. So that was it. And so this is Pascal, but before I go to Pascal, let's check out Diaz right here. So this is the wrap up of Diaz after, well, everything. So his team skill is skill 12%, green 12%. And then next is hidden abilities. So he gets Pascal 5%, he has stamina cost minus 30, matchup bonus 30, and shooting skill 35. So these are the hidden abilities he has. No bumpy skill on this list because who cares about that? And then so if you do 35% up to the shooting skill, his S shot that Fest Diaz has, which is originally 475, will become 641. And Diaz's shooting stats is with power is only 6660. This is super low. This is including power, by the way. Okay, but if you look at the shot from the goalkeeper point of view, Insight Master 100% does not mean anything. It only counts when you're matching up with the opponent, and goalkeeper has no matchup. So this 6660 times 641 is gonna be the shot power from the goalkeeper point of view, and it's gonna be only 42k. This is not strong for a S level 99 for sure, right? So that's why it makes me feel that my assumption might be right. If this matchup bonus lasts till goalkeeper, if you win one match, his 6660 times 30% will become 8,658, and as a result, if you multiply that by 641, which is a shooting power, it's gonna be 55.5k. Okay, and then if you win second match, he's gonna get an additional 30. Well, I don't know how you calculate this. Even if my assumption is right, this might not be how you calculate, but let's say it is. He gets another 30%, right? And then his 6660 will become 11k and above, and at the end his overall shooting stats will be 72k. And if you win 3 matches, it's gonna be 14.6k. And at the end, the shooting stats overall will become 93.7. So I don't know if this is right. Maybe for those who watched the live broadcast for Clap, maybe one of the people were saying, well, explaining what this is, but at the moment I haven't watched it. I just saw the pictures and I'm just talking about it without watching it. So I might be wrong, but please do correct me if someone know how this thing worked on the comment section, in the comment section. So yeah, so at least for now, this is my assumption, and based on my assumption, I just calculated how strong this guy would be, but this might not be correct. So please don't take this, think this is a fact and try to pull this gacha, okay? So that's Diaz. And last but not least, Pascal, I don't know how you pronounce him, but look at his stats. So he also got, like Diaz, 900 up each per attack, defense, and physical. So I assume it's gonna be 300 each for the details, okay? And so unlike Diaz, he doesn't have Insight Master, so his stats aren't that bad. It's 17k per each everything, which is not bad, right? And he has interception, and also his team skill became agility type 12%, so it's like the agility version of Diaz, okay? And his passive is the same as well. It's 80% auto intercept. And on the right are the hidden abilities he got. It's only 3. One is bumpy, so who cares? So he only has actually two too. But these two are really unique and new, and well, one is new, and it's probably gonna be really annoying because the second one is auto intercept to anyone who's South American by 20%. So the activation chance is 20% only, but it goes to all the South Americans in the team as long as this Pascal is in the starting lineup, which means it's gonna be annoying, right? Even like Alberto, Kaza, I don't know who, like even Diaz, of course, or Roberto, anybody can activate. Well, Roberto doesn't have any skill, but yeah, whoever has this interception skill, it's gonna activate by 20%, and this could be really annoying. Yeah, 20 sounds low, but for something you can get to give to everyone, it's gonna be really annoying because I'm pretty damn sure in one match you do at least like 5 passes, field passes over opponent defenders, right? So that means at least once the opponent will get this auto intercept, and it's gonna be really, really annoying. Yeah, it's new. I've never seen something like this. Well, there was some other skills that's similar, but it was only like 3%. So it's way better, although it's more limited because it only activates for South American characters. Yeah. And then last one is intercept skill force 20%. So his crab pincer interception will become from 455 to 500 and something. Yeah, I'll go over that right now on that memo again. So it's this one right here. This is Pascal. So his team skill is agility 12% now, and his hidden ability is South American auto cut 20%, and special interception skill enhance 20%. So with this enhance, his clab pincer whatever interception will become 455 to 546. 546. This is pretty high, right? And with this, his original interception stats is 11,404. So if you do the math, his overall interception stats will become 62 and above. Above 60k for interception is gonna be really strong. He might even be able to get the opponent's dribble if it's not super OP dribble. That's probably how strong this interception is gonna be. Yeah, I assume. So this guy is good. This guy is good too. Yeah. So I think next dream collection, tomorrow's dream collection is worth pulling. But like I said, like I've been saying, I assume these dream collections are obtainable even after the second year and as long as dream collection comes. So if you want to wait for other transfers, national team transfers, I would recommend you to just, skip this and then keep your DBs, save it for next, because there's gonna be lots and lots coming, I think. Yeah. So I hope you liked the video. I might not have time tomorrow to upload like gacha video or evaluation video, so that's why I decided to do in-depth evaluation now beforehand without with the information I currently have. So I hope you like the video. Please do subscribe because I'll definitely do a transfer video as well. So stay tuned, alright? Thanks for watching and bye!